Shortly, it's after our next bout. Rob Barron, he's been interesting all week. He is quite a character. More on him later, though, because this one is outstanding. Super middleweights, both of them in their early 20s, both of them undefeated. Mateo Tapia and Adam Copland. Let's get them to the ring for one of the most eagerly anticipated bouts in Australian boxing for quite some time. Here's Lieutenant Dan Hennessy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the next bout of the evening. It is scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds of professional super middleweight boxing action. It is brought to you by Geek Books. Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, here comes Adam Copland.
Dire Straits so put it, it may well be the walk of life for Adam Copland. 4 fights, 4 wins, 2 inside the distance, and this undeniably the very biggest test of his short professional career. Fighting out of the Logan boxing team, here's Chris McCullen, Adam Lovelock, Aaron Russell, Trent Broadhurst, amongst others in his corner tonight, ready to go and push that button, and he will need to against the very talented Mateo Tapia.
And his opponent making his way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Caesar Mateo Tapia.
Aquel que destino le dio a la vida un fuerte golpe, aquel que el secuestro de su familia lo llevó a tomar venganza. Les hablo de un hombre de guerra, leal y humilde, y que es gente con la gente. Les hablo de Panchito, el F1 del mero Jalpa, Zacatecas. Lo valiente es herencia de su padre, de su madre heredado la vida. El apoyo lo recibió del cartel. Zacatecas es su tierra.
No, the cartel hasn't hit town, but the boy originally from Tijuana in Mexico, who now lives on the beautiful northern beaches of Sydney, has hit the Horden Pavilion. Mateo Tapia, 8 fights, 8 wins, 5 knockouts, and ready to go. Here are the maths that matter, and Tapia, a baby at just 20 years of age. He is conceding 3 centimetres in height and 5 centimetres in reach. Nothing on the scales, both men considerably higher. Come fight time, in 24 minutes is the distance.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds of professional super middleweight boxing action. It is brought to you by Geek Books. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing purple and white trunks. He weighed in at 75.6 kgs. He hails from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. He has 4 professional fights, 4 wins, with 2 wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Adam the Candyman Copland! And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner enters the ring wearing black trunks with red and green trim. He weighed in at 76.0 kgs. He hails from Mexico, now residing in Narrabeen, New South Wales, Australia. He is also an undefeated fighter with 8 professional fights, 8 wins, 5 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Caesar El Tequinero Mateo Tapia! Fighters to the center ring, please, for referee John Couchy's instructions.
Okay, boys, I want a good clean turnaround. I want a good clean fight, no punches behind the head, no punches below the belt. When I say break or stop, you must do that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, let's get it on.
Here we go, beautiful
John Couchy's the referee, and let's be honest, the boys weren't listening.
Woo! Can't you feel it, Andy Raymond?
You bet I can.
Wow!
And
We've got a fight on our hands. I've seen Copland fight. This guy can fight, and I've seen Tapia fight. But we've got a fight on our hands here. Mark my words.
Plenty on the line, a chance at the Australian super middleweight title. We are at the 76.2 kilogram limit, 8 3-minute rounds. Tapia in the black trunks, Copland in the white and the pinks. Big shots from Tapia. Early, a right and a left, coming all different angles.
He's got heavy hands. He's got a nice right hand and that left rip, typical Mexican style to the body. He possesses it well. I sort of look at him, he isn't really sweating before this fight, and that's always a worrying sign for me.
Has he warmed up enough?
It's always a worrying sign. When I look over at Copland, he's nice and sweating, he's nice and wet. You know, and that's just always a good sign. But hey, they know what they're doing. He knows what he's doing. His corner knows what he's doing. And mark my words, he's got an awesome right hand. He'll look to land it. Sometimes he leads with that jab, but sometimes he just looks for that counter.
Copland looking to go over the top there. Tapia focuses his attention very much on the rib cage. Either side will do.
He's starting this fight early, and in Mexican style, he's looking for those body shots. Very, very impressive.
Drop the elbows. You can take them on the forearms, you can take them on the elbows, you can turn and take some on the hips, but eventually your hands are going to drop with body shots like that.
Those are heavy shots, man. You can hear the thunder throughout this whole arena. Copland's going to have to get his game on. He's going to have to start turning things around his way, because if he doesn't, this man born in Tijuana is going to start landing those body shots, drop his hands like you said, and that right hand is going to come over the top. Copland has to start being first.
Copland has to try and box here because Tapia is going to want to just fight. And Copland has been tagged, is holding on. And the Mexican come Australian is accelerating.
Let him go. Let him go. Let's go.
He was hurt. They look like he recovered well. He looked like he's recovered okay. Time will tell, but Tapia is just... He's just going to keep on doing what he's doing. He just has to keep on doing what he's doing because he's so impressive so far in this first round.
Can Copland afford to stand back against the ropes and allow Tapia that ring position?
No.
No, because this is what happens. The shorter fighter, the fighter prepared to throw them and get into a brawl, steps forward, plants the feet and begins to throw.
He's had 8 fights, but what impresses me is how relaxed and calm he is. He's throwing shots that have so much damage in them, damage written all over them, but he's nice and relaxed as he's throwing them.
60-odd amateur bouts, so too, though, Adam Copland.
He was a very successful amateur.
One round down. What have you learned at home? Which way are you leaning? I guess the logical decision or suggestion would be Tapia. It's certainly impressive.
He's got to use his belt now. Yeah, if we can't, you have to use your feet, and you've got to let your hands go first. Jab right low, a bit low at his shoulder. He's ducking down into the water. The other thing, you've got to let that jab work and follow it up. He's there to be hit as well, but you've got to back yourself. Jab, jab, aim a bit lower with the right hook, or the 1-2. Let's move your feet. You just felt everything he's got. Let him have some.
That overhand right's there. You just got to time it.
I'm going to work this round, mate. Work this round.
Good advice, Andy Raymond. They know their corner, their charge, has to let his hands go. He has to let his double jab. He's got to be first. Because that first round, in my opinion, was just an assault by Tapia. It was just assault. It was just coming in and he was just pouring on those body shots. And he done it so well.
No, I agree. Must be first. Must initiate and force Tapia into a counter-punching type role, a role that he's not allowed to do this and get on his front foot.
I mean, everyone in this weight division now has been put on notice.
They certainly are. Nice shot from Copland. And the receipt from Tapia a beauty.
Beautiful. Copland shows he deserves to be in this.
Oh! Copland down.
He's got to take his time getting up. He's got to take his time.
6, 7, You okay?
This is a very important part of his boxing now. He has to learn how to survive this round. He needs to run, he needs to hold on. Like I said before, everything but fight.
You can't stand there and trade, and he's got 2 minutes to survive here. The legs are wobbly. He's seen 3 opponents.
And he's in with a puncher. This guy has one of the best right hands in Australia, I believe.
Now, do you stay away, or do you get in close, allow Tapia to get in close enough, and then just hold on? It doesn't seem Copland wants to do either.
He's too brave. He's too brave. But it's all part of experience.
Reactions have slowed. You could see that punch from Copland, certainly without the zip.
I think Tapia's giving him too much time, Andy. I think he's giving him too much time to recover.
He's looking for a one-shot bomb, Tapia.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he?
As opposed to accumulating and going back to the body, dropping the elbows and opening up the upstairs shot. You get the feeling Tapia just wants a clean one-punch knockout.
Exactly right.
Here's the body shots. Right hand. Hey, Copland says, is that all you've got? Let's go.
God bless him. You know, it takes something out of a fighter when you hit him as hard as he can and he calls you on. Do it again. Come on, what you got? Copland's got to be wary. He's got to be wary. He's got to be careful. He's got to be in survival mode, I believe, for this whole round. He's got 30 seconds left.
Done an amazing job to survive the 2 odd minutes since his knockdown, because I thought he was done on the spot.
Yep.
Got up very quickly. That was natural instinct. Didn't use the count to his advantage. Now just 10 seconds left in the round. And we go again. A 60-second rest, a reset, and it's on again. Copland Tapia.
Wow.
He's fucking he's fucking gone.
Look at this. What a short right hand.
Don't get caught in
Beauty.
Please. You're better than this. Don't let him back in the fight. Mate, you're up 3 rounds. Easy work. If you want to make it hard, you can't, don't. Listen, jab. Work the jab. Boom. His hands go down, boom. Then hook over the top. Boom, boom, boom. Work the ladder. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's it. And then get your hands back up. Clean exits, bro. He's getting with that fucking stupid lazy hook. Don't. Boom, boom. Here. Boom, boom, boom. Here. Easy, yeah? Mouth guard.
Well, we've had one beauty, the opening round. It got even better in the second round. So what does round 3 have in store for us?
The corner of Tapia not happy. They want their chance to box more. Use your jab and open things up with it.
I guess hard when your first instinct and your natural instinct is to be a fighter.
He's a Mexican. Mexicans love to fight.
Copland. Is he going to be first here? Is he going to follow the instructions? That was nice. A 3-punch combination. There's a 2-punch combination with the volume turned up.
Wow, look at these guys. Body shots from both of them. They're both giving and they're both taking.
Keep them up, all right? I'm not gonna warn you again, okay? Box.
Johnny Couchy warning on the run. Copland tagged at the end of it.
Copland's got a massive heart, Andy Ram. He's nothing but heart and will, this guy. Tapia's very, very impressive, very dangerous. He's one of the hottest prospects in this country at the moment, I believe.
And he is showing us exactly why right here. The wraps are big, the wraps are deserved. Pushing out the left hand, Copland just trying to settle things here. Establish just a little bit of rhythm midway through the round.
See, both fighters are having their moments when they're first. You know, when Tapia's first, he's having his moment. When Copland's first, put it this way, if he's not first, Copland, he takes some punches. When he's first, like we see here, he's having good moments. It's a good fight, Andy.
Oh, yes. Oh, body shot there. You saw Copland's reaction, and he bounced back into the ropes.
He's a tough guy. DeVecchio, Tapia's trainer, wants him to use the jab because he knows it will open things up. I think he can also sense that Copland's a tough guy. He'll take those one punch out of nowhere. You know, if he can disguise it from the jab, Tapia, and then land the shots, the punch you don't see is the punch that hurts the most.
40 seconds remaining, round number 3. Made his debut in July 2016, did Tapia here in Australia. Hasn't been probably as busy as many would have liked, but is hopefully going to step up this next 12-18 month period. With 8 or 10 good fights in. If he keeps progressing along the learning curve that he has, it's going to be something special.
For sure.
Plenty of good super middleweight bouts around Australia in the making for these two guys, in particular the Aussie title. Have the potential of that.
We do them, but we need more of it. So we need that jab. We need the second that he stops. Deep breaths, deep breaths. The second that he stops moving. Second that he stops moving, you've got to be ready for a second phase and jump on him. Jab the body, right hand, or jab right hook.
One more.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
Oi. Get your jab off. He's stuck when you're jabbing.
Deep breaths.
It's so sharp and you're not using it, brother.
Okay, better round, we've got to build off it though.
It's that. It's this. It's all jab.
Everything off it. Do not let him rest. And use your feet on
tired.
attack. Oh, you got to bite down on the mouth. Go now.
Chris McCullen and the crew from the Logan boxing team offering instructions to Adam Copland, the Brisbane boy, in the pink and white. Mateo Tapia in the black trunks. Been a knockdown already. We're in round number 4. There's been contests showcasing two very talented youngsters.
Copland's corner want him to use that jab to the body, right hand over the top. And I believe that's good advice. I mean, he needs to box, this man. He can't stand there and fight. He needs to box and move, be first. Tapia just shows he's also a great counter puncher. You know, it's the pattern seems to be whoever's first is having the better success. Because if Tapia is first, whatever he throws, he will finish with a couple of hellacious body shots.
Yeah.
Copland, big heart. He's coming back into this fight.
And acknowledges the shot at Tapia.
Nice little sharp left hook while he wore that body shot.
Copland has got an amazing ability to throw just that 6-inch counter punch. Not often do you see them. Not often are they scored well or appreciated. But they will slow an opponent in a real hurry. And there was probably a good example of it.
Nice.
He's not winding up his punches, so there's an economy of body movement.
He's nice and relaxed, and he's having good moments when he is being first. Hope he can keep that up for the rest of this round, because we do know that Tapia will come back with something, and he'll come back with something heavy. He's got an awesome right hand and beautiful body shots. Copland is some kind of tough. A lot of respect we've got to give to these guys, Andy Raymond. A lot of respect. Everyone watching at home, I'm sure they're feeling the same way.
I think they are feeling the same way. There's been quite a bit of discussion amongst the boxing purists about how can or why would two rugby league players be headlining a card with such good talent on the undercard. They're the vehicles that are being used to publicise the sport and to get people to buy the pay-per-view and get on the back page of the local paper. The opportunities these young men are getting, guys like Adam Copland and Mateo Tapia or Tim Zhu.
How has Copland worked his way back into this fight? He's done an amazing job. 4-fight veteran, he's still learning on the job, but he's doing so well. He's showing such tremendous toughness and heart and patience and fitness.
Up next, Justin Hodges makes his professional boxing debut up against this man, Rob Barron. A little on the crazy side. Actually, I'm lying. He's a lot on the crazy side. There's his lovely daughter, Emily, and Steve Wajenko, former fighter and promoter trainer now, going through the pad work with Rob, who was so relaxed in speaking to him before the night. He said, Andy, I'm just excited. He said, there's no nerves. Why would I be nervous? I'm living a dream tonight.
God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him. You know, I think deep down, Andy, everyone wants to have a go in the boxing ring at least once in their life.
I had the ambition and the dream, Carly, just one thing missing, and that was talent. That's why I'm sitting this side.
I think you sit so close to it, you know, might be wiser not to.
I see what happens. It is Adam Copland and Mateo Tapia. Copland in the pink and the white.
Tapia always looking dangerous, always probing. He's going to come with those body shots again. Copland has survived an early onslaught, and he's brought this fight back in. You know, the last round, I believe he's done extremely well to bring that fight back into his favour.
Yeah, as a little swing back maybe to Adam Copland, the Queenslander here.
I think Copland's got a little bit of favour in his left hook. I think he's looking for that left hook when he can get Tapia inside. And Tapia, as usual, he's going to go to that body, but eventually he's going to try and look for that right hand. He possesses a lovely right hand. It's like we mentioned before, Andy, whoever's first, you know, will dictate the pace. Whoever's first will stop his opponent from punching.
Tapia almost stalking here. Using his reach advantage there was Copland. Really getting on the end of the range, the punch. It's not going to knock you out. Not the first one anyway. And Tapia just not afraid to get inside that range, really close up and get almost on your chest and start throwing away.
Nice and relaxed, always looking, always looking. Copland at the same hand, he's relaxed too. He's very cautious, you can see it in his eyes, and he's looking for that sharp little left hook. He landed one in that other combination. And I think he'll have some success if he can land with that left hook. But he's got to throw it hard, because he's got to make Tapia respect his power. Otherwise, Tapia will keep coming like this. This is exactly where Tapia wants him, on the ropes. He just needs to throw those heavy punches. Wow, what a good fight. Yeah. Big heart from both boys. This is that nice left hook. He favours that left hook. He's comfortable in it, and he's got a nice left hook.
Unbelievable courage, ability, stamina, and intestinal fortitude when you got two guys just standing there separated by 12 inches, almost head-on head, ripping into the chest, looking for the chin, trying to break a rib or two.
Here comes Copland. Hasn't he got a poker face?
Yeah. You don't know if he's got a pair of aces or a 2 and a 7. The look has not changed.
He's got to be careful, though, because it's the last 10 seconds. Mateo's looking to recover, but he's always got that bomb.
And round 5.
Wow.
Mateo Tapia defeated Isaac Buckley, Australia Technology Park in the New South Wales super middleweight type.
I felt they won that round, but listen, we're coming round by round. We just got to get in and do our job. Our job is work off that jab, right? That's round 5 down. What are we looking at? Round 6 coming up. We've got 9 minutes. All right, you've done other things for longer than 9 minutes. Breathe. Get your defense. Do not let him get in. Just get in there. You counter off that. You'll see. You'll see. You understand? Try and breathe.
Beautiful right hand you saw on his fight with Buckley you were talking about. I think this is one of the fights that put Australia on the notice.
The winner of this tonight has a shot potentially at the title with Jenkins and Travers Astras down the bottom, but officially it is vacant as of today. There is some talent in the super middleweight division around Australia, and these two are just adding to that list.
Woo! Here comes Tapia with that assault of left hooks that he throws. Left rips to the body.
Who would have thought a Mexican that loves the body?
Exactly. Who would have thought Adam Copland would be so tough?
You're hitting below here, man. You're hitting here. Listen, I'm not going to warn you again. You keep your punches up, okay?
Sometimes you need accidents, Andy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need accidents.
Oh, Copland walked into one then, acknowledged it, and moved on.
There's two punches that Tapia has that are extremely dangerous. It's his right hand and his left hook to the body. We've seen a few of his right hands. We've seen his body shot, but there's that right hand. He's got danger. He's got dynamite in that hand. And I think Copland, he's the toughest man in Queensland. Wow, this guy's tough.
Isn't he what? Actually, Isaac Hardman might have something to say about that, who we saw a little bit earlier on. His third fight, third win, third KO, and he hasn't boxed 3 complete rounds yet.
Wow, he can punch. He's going to be very exciting. He's got a good future in boxing,
Yeah.
I feel. He's doing all the right things so far. And so are these guys. I mean, Copland took some big shots early. He was down. He's come back. He's composed. He's been first. He's taken the fight, taken big shots, and Tapia just hasn't stopped looking like an assassin all night.
If they weren't in a ring, Tapia would be charged by now.
Like, this is good boxing. This is really skilled boxing, and it's at a high level, and they're nice and relaxed. And they both have to dig deep. Even though Tapia's had his great moments, he has to dig deep, because this guy's not going anywhere.
No, you're exactly right. And again, they end up training middle of the ring. This is round 6 of 8 in the super middleweight division. The physical drain on these two, incredible over this 24-minute period. Short right hand from Tapia.
Wow, this can be the most loneliest place. I mean, in boxing, you do something wrong, like you don't eat right throughout the day, you know what I mean? Your stuff. You don't drink right. You don't have enough hydration. You don't rest right. You got everything to get. It's like a grand final in football, but every time you're in the ring, you're in a grand final. Everything has to be perfected. Preparation, rest, everything. And then here you have to do exactly what your opponent wants. And anything can go wrong.
Tapia again ripping in to the body of Copland. Just 20 years of age, Mateo Tapia. In fight number 9 already. What a talent.
We might as well stop. If you're not going to back yourself, you might as well stop.
Oh, the head jolts back of Copland. And he just encourages just a little bit more. Not agreeing with referee John Couchy all the time is Adam in regards to where the punches
hit low, go
are
high.
falling.
Work the ladder, climb the ladder, hit low, work high. Makes sense? I know it makes sense when you fucking do it every day. 6 fucking minutes. I do other things like that.
Angry when you win.
6 minutes.
It makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely it does. Round 7 and 6 minutes to go between Adam Copland and Mateo Tapia. Hope you're enjoying it. 3 more fights after this, including our main event, John Hopewadi, Paul Gallen. Tapia is showing us what he's got in, wow, just fight number 9. Copland, 5'5". Well above their maturity grades.
You know, we've got to take our hats off to these guys for both accepting the fight.
Yes.
Because these sort of fights, win or lose, are going to improve them as fighters. They've had to take shots, they've had to come back, they've had to dig deep. They will only improve from this fight, win, lose or draw.
Oh, he missed the opportunity there, Copland. Really missed a chance. He turned Tapia around.
Yep.
Had the right arm cocked and Tapia was vulnerable.
Does well to tie up here.
Yep.
Tapia looked like he's gotten a second wind. You know, he recovered a bit in those last couple of rounds. He used his footwork. Now it looks like he's trying to come back into this fight and be dominant again.
Moved into a southpaw stance at different times here.
Yep.
Has Mateo Tapia, and when I say a southpaw stance, left hand as opposed to right hand. Is that fatigue? Is it confidence? Is it trying something different? Is it frustration or a combination?
Well, only he knows, only him and his corner knows, but right now he needs to throw his heavy hands when he has his opponent against the ropes. I believe it's whoever's first, and whoever's first has had success. And I think either fighter gets their opponent against the ropes, they've got to throw.
Right.
Hats off for Copland, the way he's come back into this fight from that, you know, being hurt early.
And he was too. He was visiting Disneyland. 30 seconds there and somehow managed to get through the round. It appears they're both going to get through this round and head into the 8th. And what that could produce is anyone's guess.
He's got 30 seconds. Tapia looks like he's trying to land something big in this last 30 seconds of this fight.
Copland. Wow. Trying to look for that one big bomb. If body language is any indication, Adam Copland looks like he's on top.
He looks like he's an assassin.
He's standing upright. The chest is out. The chin's high.
He's got a lot of pride. He's got a lot of pride, this young man.
Okay, we've got one round left. We've got one chance. Come on, mate. One chance, Volcano. No point going home wondering. Hey, listen in. Cracking effort. Okay, after the first and second round, good to still be here. But we didn't come here to lose. We've got one chance. Volcano, when you turn him and walk him to the rope, you only have to go one step out. Jab, right hook. Jab, body over. Okay? Let's go. You nearly got him with that overhand right. That's the punch. That's the punch. That overhand right, he's there. He's tired. Particularly when he backs against the ropes. That punch is on. You nearly got it. Okay, let's go.
Andy Raymond, the corner of Copland are getting more confident after every round. This is the last round here. They know what they want to see from their charge.
Red corner's confident, blue corner's confident. One of them's wrong because one of them only is going to have their hand raised in victory. Tapia to the body. This is round 8. Mateo Tapia in the black. Adam Copland in the white and the pink, and they have put on quite a stink. A knockdown early in favour of the man in black, who again switches into that southpaw style, back into orthodox, and again left-handed.
He knows what he has to do. He needs to get a little bit of energy, he needs to stay composed, wear out a little bit of time. He believes he's ahead in this fight. And then when he's composed himself, got his breath back, he'll come with some heavy punches like that. And he'll get back on his toes again. Copland just keeps coming, and he just keeps coming. He's fit, he's strong, he's determined, he's got a lot of self-belief, and he can box.
2 minutes, my guy, 2 minutes.
Shot to the whiskers of Tapia, who did not even blink to that left hook.
Get out,
well, look at these two. They've got pride. They want to stand toe-to-toe. Go the boys.
Halfway through the 8th and final round at super middleweight. Both these young men unbeaten when they woke up this morning.
Pride, so much pride, both of them. Beautiful body shot, right hook from Mateo. Copland ties him up, he does the right thing. He's thrown some awesome body shots in this round too, and I believe he'll look for another one. That signature left hook, he's got a beautiful left hook.
Yep, he certainly does. Over the top, the punches in the bunches. Doubling up the left, right, and he fires them off in repetition, does Tapia. The countdown has begun. We are now under 60 seconds remaining. The fighters know it, and the tempo normally increases as the noise within the venue increases.
Woo! Look at these guys, Andy Raymond. This is what people pay good money, hard-earned money to see. Two guys fight, give it their everything, pull it out from deep in their heart, just as these guys are doing.
Many predicted that this would be the fight of the night, that this would be the sleeper, and it certainly hasn't disappointed. Some great fights so far, but Adam Copland and Mateo Tapia, who both woke up this morning undefeated, have given us around Australia absolutely everything they have, and then they've given us some more. So wherever you are watching on Main Event Boxing, put your hands together, say thanks, boys, well done, we loved it.
God bless them.
Ah, beauty.
Wow. They left nothing, Andy Raymond, nothing in the tank. They poured it all out. My hat really goes off to Copland. Wow, the way Adam Copland, the way he was able to come back, you know what I mean? That takes something from deep within that not a lot of people have.
He got jammed early and he was done.
Yeah.
Copland, he got up on count number 2 on an arm that could barely carry his own body weight, and he fought on. He didn't hold on, he fought on. And for that, he needs to be commended.
Big time. And on the other hand, Tapia threw just about every shot perfectly, with such precision, with such power. But the earlier rounds when we saw him opening up with the left rib, right rib, left rib, and left hook over the top, I thought this fight can't go. This fight can't go very long. Wow, he threw such beautiful punches. He boxed well. But much respect for Adam Copland.
Well done to both boys. I don't know if it's pure exhaustion, pure elation, what type of emotion they're feeling physically, whether they're starting to cramp. That wouldn't be a surprise, or whether they're just completely numb.
I think when I look at Tapia right now, he sums up this Mexican sentence I've learned. Feliz porque tango e pelea, which means I'm happy when I'm fighting.
There you go. Love it, Carly.
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a round of applause for these two super middleweight warriors? What a fight. After 8 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Fear scores it 80-72. Justin Kennedy scores it 77-75, and Charlie Lucas scores it 79-72 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Cesar Mateo El Tijuanero Tapia.
Well, from the moment it was made, we expected it to be an absolute war, and that has lived up to every single piece of the prediction. Mateo Tapia winning 80-72, 77-75, and 79-72 against the Candyman, the very tough Adam Copland. But this man At 20 years of age, he goes to 9-0, and he looks very, very special as he continues to develop. No shame, though, in losing that one for Copland. We wait to see him in action again. Perhaps it was good enough for a rematch. Do we see Mateo Tapia and Adam Copland again as he proudly shows off his new record? 9-0 for Tapia. What a fight we have seen here at the Hordern Pavilion, and there's still more to come. Next up, we'll see Rob Barron against former NRL star